if I don't miss my judgment, right in front here with the big blaze is Irish, and right behind him is China Prince. So we've managed to catch our two dudes coming into the paddock at the right time. And that's China behind. He's the bay with the smaller blaze, Snip. And here comes Irish, who is pretty much impossible to miss because he's built like a Mack truck. Never misses a feed tub and never seems to have any weight loss, which is fine by me. Much easier to take it off than to put it on. And then here is a much more slender version of a racehorse who is dappled out like crazy. This would be China Prince. So the two of them are schooling here. China Prince, this horse right here, will race for West Point Thoroughbreds tomorrow here at Del Mar. So he'll come into the paddock for the 4th race, and that's why you do this. That's why you take horses to the paddock before they actually race, to just build in that repetition, make sure they handle themselves. Our clients, the people who own these horses, come up with the names. That's right. Irish, the chestnut horse here, is a son of Patio Prado, so that's a good reason. And we purchased him on St. Patrick's Day, so it was a perfect name for him. China Prince, we bought him. I think his mother has some kind of China in her name, and we bought him already named. We couldn't change it. So both these horses seem to be doing really well. What you look for in these instances is obviously a horse that's acting up, trying to rear, throwing its head around, not being led, in a fairly gentle fashion. And you also look for what we call kidney sweats, or right between the hind legs, kind of if there's any kind of frothing or moisture right there in the tuchus area, in the tushy area. And both these horses are doing really well as far as that goes. They're schooling well. You also look to see if there's any kind of foam forming on their flanks, on their shoulder line. Those are generally some indications that these horses are stressing out. They're kind of overexerting themselves from a mental standpoint. And you don't want that. You want them to come in here, be calm, professional, and ready to run, and not run their race from a stress standpoint before the race happens. You're good? You're good? All right, so we're going to go in, and Craig will... You actually going to saddle these boys?
Juan will.
Juan's going to saddle these boys. Just to get them accustomed to this. It's all repetition, especially with young horses. I mean, China Prince is an older horse. He should know what he's doing, but Irish, this is going to be brand new. So let's see how he handles things. If you can see. I'm actually going to go, as soon as these horses clear out, I'm going to get a little bit closer so that we can see how he handles things without spooking him too much. So there, as the Irish takes care of Irish, putting the girth on and getting him in such a way that he's going to be just rehearsing what happens on Saturday. We're entering him today for a race on Saturday. Easy boy. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's it. So far so good. So far so good. I'm going to back off, and we'll get him coming back out. But there's Craig, under the watchful eye of the trainer. He'll be doing the saddling on Saturday, correct? Or is...
I will be there.
Or do you delegate the saddling to every to?
No, I do get my hands dirty, Jeff.
So there you go. I thought that was pretty darn good for a baby. Pretty darn good. Now China Prince is a pro. I mean, he doesn't have any problems typically. So I think what we'll do is we'll end our broadcast now, just knowing that I thought the schooling went pretty well for Irish. But I don't really count. Craig, so far so good?
Double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up from Craig. Excellent. Excelente. So as we look across the foliage, the beautiful foliage up into one of the restaurant areas, and other folks schooling their horses here in the paddock at Del Mar, we count our lucky stars that we're here. We'll say see you tomorrow and see you Saturday with these two horses.